All you need to do is get on social media and you will see all sorts of ads or even some of your friends selling products that will help you with energy, help you lose weight, collagens, metabolic health products. There's a lot of information out there, but how do you know who to trust, what companies to trust, and how to even begin sorting through all of this information? My name's Andrea Larson, and I am a family nurse practitioner who loves health and wellness accidentally because of some experiences I had raising my own children. I learned more about how to find root causes of many of the issues that we all deal with on a daily basis. My goal today is for you to walk away from this class with answers that you're going to need to address things like the relationship between your health span and your biological age, why fixing your metabolism is really the key to unlocking your best version of your physical self, and to help you discover the tools that you'll need to slow these signs of biological aging and put more life into your years. Before we start, I want all of us to get to know each other a little bit better. What's keeping you from living your fullest, best life? Everybody is struggling with a health challenge of some kind, big or small. So we can all relate to each other. Maybe it's energy. Maybe you need to lose some weight. Maybe you'd just like to have a stable mood. Maybe it's sleeping at night or no more brain fog. Or how about better management of the daily stress that we all feel living this fast-paced American life? This is the doTERRA Wellness Pyramid. It was created around functional health principles that build on top of each other. Think of it like Jenga blocks. If you remove that foundational piece, the pyramid would topple over because nutrition, digestion, movement, and metabolism all impact all the other aspects of your health and well-being. This is really a proactive way to address the root concerns that we all have when it comes to our health. Temporary or superficial solutions just aren't enough. And in this class, we will focus on the metabolism level of this wellness pyramid. The lifestyle choices you make every day are the foundation to your health and wellness. This is a really easy to follow wellness path. And me, Andrea Larson, as a nurse practitioner, I'm here to guide you through this. Good metabolic health means your body can digest and absorb nutrients from food with healthy, stable levels of blood sugar, blood fat, and insulin. Fluctuations in these levels are natural for all of us, but it's important to avoid the big spikes, which can contribute unfavorably to long-term health outcomes. The good news is that the choices that we each make on a daily basis really put us in control of our metabolic health. Our metabolism can be optimized at any stage of our life by really addressing these 5 primary pillars: eating healthy, daily movement, healthy connections, stress management, including things like a really great night of sleep, and smart supplementation are all things that help us really to unlock our optimal metabolic health. Smart supplementation is the way that you can double down on the benefits of the other 4 pillars, granting you a greater return on your efforts. What does optimal metabolic health look like for you? More energy so you can keep up with your kids when you get home from work? Or what about more stamina during your day so that you're not having to go back to the coffee pot 4 or 5 times? What about improved endurance during a workout? Or maybe it's a clearer mind so you can really crush it at work. Who doesn't want to feel good and look good? Unfortunately, earlier this year, the Journal of American Cardiology published some data that looked at what the health trends in the United States have been since 1998 through 2018. And it really was actually quite disappointing for me as a health practitioner to see that despite the amazing advances that we've had in medicine, the average American adult is sicker than they were just, 25 years ago. Only 6.8% of American adults, so that's people 18 and older, are considered to have optimal cardiometabolic health. In this study, we saw an increase in the average weight, so BMI in the United States. So obesity has gotten worse. The average blood sugar level has increased over the last 25 years. So we have more diabetics. And unfortunately, heart disease, despite what you have heard in the news, or maybe have been led to believe in the news, heart disease remains the #1 killer of both men and women in the United States. Heart disease kills more men and women every year than all forms of cancer combined. It then prompts me to think of how can I really help people fix what's really causing the problem. It's not whether or not they're on a good cholesterol medicine. It comes back to how do we help people turn their lifestyle around, not just manage their risk factors, but eliminate their risk factors from developing coronary artery disease or cardiometabolic syndrome. So this graph kind of shows what the average life span and health span looks like for an average American. There's actually a big difference between your lifespan and your potential health span. Like I said, we've had a lot of medical advances over the last 25 years, and they're actually helping us live longer. But it's not always the quality of life needed for a fulfilling, powerful, purpose-filled life. Lifespan has exceeded health span, which means we're living longer, but the average person has about 8 years at the end of their life where they have decreased ability to enjoy the things that have made their life meaningful. Lifespan, as you can see, is reflected on this this navy blue line here. So it's not just aging, but life is full of stressors that make us look and feel older than we are. We can get, chronic pain. We can't sleep very well at night. We experience brain fog, and we feel like we're working overtime just to get through the day. But that's not how I want to spend my last 8 years. So what's really preventing us from living vibrantly and putting more life in the years that we have? It's time, in my opinion, to close that gap between lifespan and health span. So how do we go about closing that gap? Even for the average healthy person, aging markers begin to show up in our 20s. So by the time we reach 50 years old, our body is producing about half of the NAD that it was when we were 20 years old. So NAD is responsible for 2 types of reactions in the body. It's needed for metabolic function, which converts the food that we eat into cellular energy, but it's also needed for cellular integrity, which protects your cell's energy factories, okay? Because NAD levels steadily fall as you age, there are important implications to metabolic function and the negative effects on our DNA that begin to snowball as NAD levels decline as we get older. So what does that mean? Basically, as we age, so does our metabolic function, which plays a role in our cell wellness. And because our metabolism influences our weight, our body composition, our energy levels, and even our cognitive performance, to close the gap between that lifespan and health span, it comes down to optimizing our metabolic health. I remember a friend saying to me, just wait, when you turn 30, your metabolism changes. You just can't eat the same way anymore. And I was somebody who really was able to eat whatever I wanted to for the majority of my life. And she was right. When I had my last baby, after I was 31 years old, it was shocking how hard it was for me to lose the baby weight. And I had very easily gotten back to my pre-baby weight with my first 3 children. And all of a sudden, I was looking in the mirror at somebody that I didn't recognize anymore. I was doing all the same things. I was probably actually eating better than I was 10 years ago. But all of a sudden, I was just thinking, I guess this is the new mom body that I knew was coming at some point, and I just need to somehow accept that this is going to be the new normal. So me and everybody, I mean, if you're on this class, I think it's probably because you are struggling with one of these areas too, but there are 4 identified obstacles that we face when trying to optimize our metabolic health. So we have to overcome these 4 obstacles in order to heal and help our metabolism to function as optimally as possible. So the first, I'll go back a slide. So the first one is maturing fat cells, okay? So as we move into adulthood, we have a certain number of fat cells in our body, and we will never gain more fat cells or lose more fat cells. What it comes down to is how mature and plump are the fat cells that we have, okay? Our fat cells can actually grow and shrink, and anywhere between 5 to 10% of these fat cells actually die off each year, but then they are replaced. The steps that we take to restrict our fat cell growth are actually what makes the biggest difference in our body fat percentage, or BMI. Fat cells grow when they retain droplets of fatty acids. So you see on the left side, we have actually in all of these pictures, we have the exact same number of orange balloons, but what's inside, the volume inside of the balloons is different, okay? So as our fat cells grow, because they're retaining droplets of fatty acids, it's usually because we are regularly consuming more food than we eat, than we need. So I think in healthcare in general, the common phrase we say to people is, well, if you want to lose weight, you need to eat less and exercise more. And while that does definitely impact the maturity or the plumpness of our fat cells, especially for women who have a lot of hormones going on, and even for men to some extent, weight loss and body composition changes is way more complicated than that. So bear with me. This is a picture I took from one of the slides at our recent convention, where Dr. Osgathorpe was going over the clinical data that doTERRA put together on this brand new metabolic blend. Okay, so as you can see on the left side, that's a picture of a slide with fat cells under a microscope, and you can see the fat cells are the dark maroon, and there's very plump, full of those fatty acids, full fat cells in that slide. Now, as that same tissue sample was exposed to doTERRA's new metabolic MetaPower blend over the last slide is 240 days, you can see that the fat cells shrank so much that you can barely even see that they are there. Very, very powerful, what we can do to help support the size and the fullness of our fat cells. We all understand that healthy food and beverage choices, all these sorts of things can help reduce the size of our fat cells. But the MetaPower Metabolic Blend is uniquely formulated to support these lifestyle choices by not only curbing hunger cravings between meals, but research done at Roseman University of Health Sciences on this new blend, which you're seeing right here, the results of that, has been shown that it actually inhibits the maturation of new adipose fat cells and inhibits the growth of our existing fat cells. So obviously more research is needed, and this is a very exciting up and coming field. But even just in the research that has been done so far, the results are really astounding. This MetaPower Metabolic Blend features the optimal ratios of grapefruit oil, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon bark essential oils. When all 5 of these essential oils are combined at the right ratios, then these powerful results can happen. Okay, so this is the new metabolic blend. It comes in 4 different delivery systems. So there's the metabolic oil. And honestly, guys, I love the taste of this. It's got very sweet cinnamon that's not overpowering. I could just put this right on my tongue. It leaves a very satisfying taste in my mouth. And whenever I feel like I'm craving something or just want something sweet in my mouth, instead of reaching for some chocolate in my cupboard that I may or may not have stashed away, I've been using this MetaPower blend right on my tongue for that sweet taste that I'm craving. The MetaPower gum is a great option. My kids actually have been taking this. They love the taste of it too. And you can chew one of these after a meal. The Metabolic Blend soft gels make it really easy and convenient to take the MetaPower blend internally on a daily basis to help your body shrink and change the size and the maturity of the fat cells that you already have. And then, of course, there are the MetaPower beadlets, which are a little quarter dose of the MetaPower blend. They make a great breath freshener or a great option to help curb cravings throughout the day. Okay, so the second metabolic health obstacle we face is blood sugar spikes. So it's estimated that the average American consumes over 60 pounds of sugar on a yearly basis. And while we could talk a lot about that, one of the key findings in that study, looking at that data over the last 25 years, was the average blood sugar level of the average adult has increased. And that really has catastrophic effect on our health prognosis, because we know that not only does increase in our blood sugar lead to obesity, but it can lead to the development of Alzheimer's, dementia, coronary artery disease, and even cancers. The MetaPower Assist blend is a natural supplement formulated to help smooth out the curves in normal range blood sugar around meal times. This product is so important for closing the gap between our lifespan and health span. Blood sugar levels are one of the most powerful, one of the most significant markers of our overall health. These levels, our blood sugar levels, naturally fluctuate as we eat food, but over time, elevated blood sugar levels, can have a permanent consequence on your body. Okay, you have to think of your blood sugar levels like the brakes on your car. If you're a very cautious driver, gently using the brakes, that's going to lead to a longer life expectancy for your vehicle. But if you're somebody who steps on the gas and slams on the brakes and doesn't drive with a lot of grace, and there's a lot of up and down in your speed, rapid up and down in your speed, that can decrease the longevity of your vehicle. And your body is the same way when it comes to blood sugars. So you can see here, this is also a slide that Dr. Osgathorpe shared with us at convention. So in the trial group that doTERRA did using this MetaPower Assist blend, so this blend is designed to be taken 30 minutes before your largest meal or largest carb meal of the day. And prior to beginning the MetaPower Assist, the average blood sugar level after somebody had eaten a meal was 102. Okay. And for those of you who aren't medical, that's fine. That's not quite in the diabetic range, but it is higher than we'd like it to be. It's kind of in the pre-diabetes range. With the MetaPower Assist blend, and you can see there's 7 days, just 7 days difference between these two readings. February 7th or February 20th, the average blood sugar was 102. And after just 1 week of the participants in this study taking the MetaPower Assist, their average blood sugar level following a meal dropped all the way down to 89, which is beautifully in normal range. Guys, this is huge. I can't even begin to describe to you how amazing this is and how much benefit people will receive from implementing a product like this into their daily routine. So MetaPower features mulberry leaf extract, and berberine, which have been shown to reduce normal range post-meal blood sugar spikes by 42% when taken before or with a meal. When you take one MetaPower Assist capsule, the mulberry leaf extract helps your body to metabolize what you just ate slower, okay? So when you eat a lot of carbs, like white bread, for example, you'll usually see a fast spike in blood sugar after you eat that. But what happens is, obviously your body can't, or this MetaPower Assist cannot change what you ate, but it can change how your body responds to it. And when you can eat a similar diet, but not have the huge spike, that can really, really help people who are having a difficult time making lifestyle changes, gain some momentum in trying to make healthier choices while also almost having a protective effect on preventing blood sugars from getting out of range and out of control. While a whole food diet and regular exercise are the best ways, they're the cornerstone way to prevent a healthy blood sugar regulation, let's not forget that only 93% of us in the United States do not have a healthy blood sugar response. So I think most of us, at least 93% of us, could afford some support. And I love that this Metabolic Assist blend is willpower in a bottle. I think this was my favorite product of the entire line because I no longer had headaches between meals. I noticed I felt fuller faster when I was eating and didn't need to snack between meals. I felt satisfied just drinking some water and was sleeping better at night. I could physically feel that the symptoms I was having of the blood sugar spikes really resolved and felt really good using this product. Finally, or there's two left, but the next one would be our cellular integrity is another obstacle that we need to address when looking at overcoming metabolic health obstacles. And to address this is the MetaPower Advantage. So this is the third step in the MetaPower system, which combines the power of marine collagen, NMN, and 10 other synergistic ingredients to target cellular integrity and health span. This thing is a total powerhouse. This product can replace vital collagen in your tissues needed to support natural production of NAD in your body. Remember when we talked about NAD at the beginning? It's needed to support your cells' integrity, and it's very important when it comes to energy production and our overall metabolic function. So how our metabolism is functioning. The 12 ingredients that are in this power-packed sachet give our cells what they need to support cellular integrity. The result is then a slowing of our biological aging, firmer, more elastic skin, improved cognitive function, and more lean muscle and cognitive and connective tissue, and just so much more. There's so many benefits to this product. MetaPower Advantage is truly a game-changing powder supplement that you mix with water in a shaker bottle. You can use it daily to slow the signs of biological aging, extend your health span regardless of your current age. And there's really nothing out there that even comes close to comparing to this product. So I'll be honest, guys, before I took this, I didn't really know anything about collagen. I thought the protein content was the most important part. And I thought that the stuff at Target or Walgreens was just as good as anything that I saw being marketed. And then I kind of got interested in liquid collagen, and I did actually take that. And while I saw some improvements in my hair, I didn't lose weight like I was promised. I didn't notice any improvement in the fine lines and wrinkles on my face. And I didn't notice any shifts in my energy levels at all. And I was spending a lot of money on it. So when supplementing with collagen, bioavailability is the most important thing to consider. When a supplement or nutrient of any kind is easily absorbed and used in your body, it's considered bioavailable. The number of grams you read on the label actually isn't what determines how much collagen your cells will receive after taking it. That means if you were to give somebody a regular collagen bottle that you might find on Amazon and then compare it to what you find in MetaPower, your body will actually absorb what's in MetaPower 12 times more effectively than that product that I was previously taking, that I was purchasing from Target. Secondly, it's really important to supplement with a wide range of diverse collagen types so that you can have all these different health improvements. It helps promote, so you can see improvements in things like joint mobility and tissue strength and your skin elasticity and cognition and flexibility. You can see all these improvements in your hair and your nails. You can see all these different benefits from one product when you are supplementing with a wide range of diverse collagen types. Okay. And then finally, this collagen is activated by you. So I was thinking that this liquid collagen I was purchasing was the best collagen available on the market because that's what I was reading. Liquid collagen absorbs better than powder collagen. So honestly, when doTERRA announced that it was a powder collagen, I was very skeptical. I thought, oh, great, doTERRA's missed the mark on this. Why didn't they give me a powder? But I didn't understand how powerful this powder actually was. So most prepackaged liquid collagens actually use a process to sterilize their water-based delivery system. And in doing so, it actually eliminates the harmful bacteria, which is good, but it also eliminates the beneficial active ingredients like vitamins and polyphenols. And despite the sterilization process, it actually is less shelf stable than the MetaPower Advantage. And it also means that they are shipping you water, which increases, carbon emissions and costs more. The MetaPower Advantage delivery system is a hydrolyzed powder formatted for a more active and bioavailable delivery system at the time of its taking. So basically, you are adding the water to make it a liquid collagen. And because you're adding it, it hasn't had all that other stuff sterilized out. Your body actually absorbs more, and you get the benefits from the other 9 synergistic ingredients that doTERRA put in this amazing product. Your body can easily absorb this stable, non-degraded, nutrient-dense powder without the sugar content that accompanies most of the prepackaged juices or liquid collagens available on the market. Okay, so along with the powder, along with the collagen in the MetaPower system being a hydrolyzed powder, it's also broken down into tripeptides. So a collagen molecule is actually a really big molecule, and your body has to spend a lot of time breaking down that peptide into tripeptides so your body can absorb it. doTERRA has already done that work for us. Their hydrolyzed powder is 70% tripeptides. So your body doesn't even have to break them down. They're just ready to be absorbed. Those little tiny shifts in the science and the organic chemistry have made this product the most powerful collagen on the market, despite what you may read online and or from other companies making the same claims. And I love that I know that not only is this the most absorbable, the most diverse with 9 synergistic ingredients, but it's also tested by a company who cares about avoiding pesticides and heavy metals in their products so that they're safe for not only me, but for my family. So I also didn't realize that the liquid collagen I was taking was like chicken collagen. And I had no idea that the different types of collagen, some different types of collagen were actually better than others. So doTERRA sources collagen from a sustainably harvested cold water marine fish in lots of exotic locations, such as Italy. And these marine collagen sources are actually tested extensively for heavy metals. And what's great about marine collagen is actually the best kind of collagen for skin health. So I love that doTERRA went with a marine collagen. You can see the 9 different types of marine collagen in this product and the different things that each one of them address or support. In addition to the marine collagen, the other 9 synergistic ingredients packed in this super powerhouse powder include things like biotin, liposomal vitamin C, C buckthorn fruit extract, NAD+, which also helps increase NAD, red orange fruit extract, powerful antioxidants, and that metabolic blend that helps to inhibit fat cell growth. So not only is this product safe and effective and a really amazing natural solution, it's actually less expensive than the other collagens available on the market that make big claims, but don't even come close to measuring up to doTERRA. So the liquid collagen company that I was taking from or buying from before, I was spending $200 a month on 3 different kinds of collagen that I was supposed to take twice a day. Okay. And there's another company that just came out with the liquid collagen that it's $120 for a 30-day supply for one person. And all it is collagen. There's not even any added benefits in there. doTERRA not only has the best product, but they always give us the best price because they want this product in people's hands so it can change your life. And so a 30-day supply of doTERRA's collagen is just $84.50. And you're just getting so much bang for your buck with this product. I'm so excited about it. I will never stop taking this, and I will never take another collagen. This collagen, I'll show you in a few minutes, my results, has literally changed my life. So the fourth step is really the inferior supplements. And I talked a little bit about that, how I thought I was taking good quality stuff, but unfortunately, I didn't understand fully what I was taking and how much better it could be. And that's really where doTERRA steps in, is they take what everybody else is trying to do and they make it so much better with way better science, with way better testing, and for a way more affordable price. And when you have the powerful tools in your hand that couple with your lifestyle choices, that couple with living an active lifestyle, that couple with trying to be mindful about managing your stress and getting good sleep at night, the synergy that's created with your lifestyle choices and your supplements just bring your metabolism, your health and wellness, your mental health, the health and wellness of your family to a whole new level that cannot be achieved just trying to do it on your own. And I love that doTERRA has given us these tools to support our health and wellness and to help us close that lifespan and that health span gap. So we are putting more life into the years that we are given. So these are my personal results. I got asked to be part of a pilot program or a pilot trial in August of this year. And like I said, I just thought my mom bod was the new normal. I exercised regularly. I ate healthy. I took my vitamins. I was taking a liquid collagen that was supposed to make me lose weight. And I wasn't seeing any of those results. And in steps MetaPower into my life. And just in 30 days, my body just shed 8 pounds. And I saw a major improvement in my flexibility, a glow in my skin tone that I haven't seen since I was in my 20s, an increase in my lean muscle mass, improvements in my hair. I was sleeping better. I have better focus at work. My mood felt more stable. My hormones felt balanced. Just so many improvements in such a short amount of time. I'm so excited to see what 60 days and 90 days and 6 months and 1 year are going to be like being on this system, because it's already had a huge impact on me and other people that were in this group. So I want to show you, this is one of the other guys that was in the trial with us and his story.
So whenever I was first asked to try out MetaPower, I honestly was kind of wondering how much would it actually do for me, right? So I was already eating healthy. I already regularly exercise. I'm young and I'm on all of our oils, all of our supplements. I drink plenty of water. I kind of felt like I checked all of the boxes. And as I started using them by like day 2, I was like, oh, I can tell a difference with this. I have really worked with my blood sugar my entire life. I rarely had an appetite. I was just really never very hungry, and I didn't really feel like eating. And this really affected my energy and mood. I would just really feel like I hit this wall of fatigue. So since I started using the MetaPower products, the most life-changing aspect for me has been the stability of my blood sugar. This was, for me, a newfound freedom. I really noticed improved blood sugar stability on day 2 because I was hungry and I felt like eating, which was really rare for me, honestly. Having improved my appetite, I'm now able to eat more, which has given me even more energy and more stamina. Just the other day, I ran 6.5 miles, which is over double kind of the usual distance that I would do. And I didn't feel fatigued or hit that wall that I normally would have. It honestly felt like I was gliding. I felt stronger, and even at the end, I still felt energetic. I've called this rocket fuel because of all the sustained energy and stamina that it's given me.
I love how he calls it rocket fuel, because that's really how I felt too, is all of a sudden I had energy and stamina and could go harder in my workouts and had more energy at work and just felt like I could push through This was really the first time, guys, in probably 5 years, I felt this optimistic about achieving my health goals and changing not only, how I feel on the inside, increasing my confidence, but changing my body composition and how I look on the outside. So daily schedule with these products can be as simple or complex as you want. I simply added the MetaPower Advantage Collagen Sachet to a shaker bottle in the morning of water. I loved that I was getting, lots of water first thing in the morning. And with that would take maybe a soft gel of the MetaPower Assist blend, and then my Lifelong Vitality with my breakfast. And because I wanted to make sure I got my products in every day, then I would take a MetaPower Assist and 2 of the MetaPower blend soft gels with lunch, and choose some of the MetaPower gum after lunch. And that's all I did, guys. I just tried to eat mindfully and made sure I got some form of movement at least 5 days a week. And I'm a busy mom of 4. I work. I have a husband who is a principal and a coach, and we have a very busy, full life. And this was such an easy add to my schedule. I just can't imagine not having it as part of my daily routine now. So how do you get started with this amazing system? Well, on October 1st, if you are a brand new customer, you're going to be able to purchase this and get a free wholesale membership to doTERRA, which means you'll always get 25% off on your products. If you're an existing member, you're going to be able to add this system to your LRP order in October and run this as your LRP for the month. What's even more exciting is starting in November, doTERRA is going to break apart that kit, and you'll be able to get each of the different products individually. So right now, when you have doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is their amazing supplement pack, in your loyalty rewards order, you can add on additional supplements for a great savings. I get my Mito 2 Max, my Deep Blue polyphenols, and my kids supplements that way. Now you're going to also be able to add your MetaPower Advantage collagen and your MetaPower Assist and beadlets to your Lifelong Vitality Pack for additional savings. doTERRA is just brilliant, you guys. In October, we are going to be running a team challenge, really, which is just a support group of everyone who's coming together to support each other, to help answer questions, to learn more about supporting this body that God's given us and how we can use it, or how we can support it so that we can use it most effectively to do the things that we're called to do here, whether that's being a mom at home or a dentist or a marathon runner, right? In these challenges, we're going to do lots of giveaways and, of course, just have fun being surrounded by a group of people who wants a similar goal for their health. We're going to be doing a challenge in October, a second one in November, another one in December, and we have lots more coming in 2023. Okay, well, let me end the recording here.